Exham Priory presentation in association with all WNY News Radio.
It's another week of the Nick and Dan Show, Season 2, bitches! Starring your hosts, Nick and that lovable motherfucker, Dan. Not to mention myself, Carl Winslow. And featuring Think So Joe.
This week on the Nick and Dan Show, local business owner and musician Billy Jones comes and talks about his bar, the River Pub, and the Exham Priory CD release party, June 15th. Plus, the rest of Exham Priory invades.
And now, for your viewing and listening pleasure, it's Loud Boy and the Fat Man.
Alright, so dude, come on. So, I'm sick of that little fucking closet.
What'd you do?
I swiped the keys off old man Leffler. We're gonna take over his fucking office.
Wonder if he brought in his porno stack from the woods.
Oh, dude.
Holy shit.
What the fuck? That asshole stuck us in a fucking closet, and there's this.
This is pretty swank, man.
Ooh!
Ooh, we got mood lighting.
Dude!
Look at all this branding he's got. There was hardly anything in the closet.
Carl! How the fuck did you get in here already? Well, you know, I let Scott fucking hang out with a couple of my fucking minions for a couple of moments, and he just kind of let me hang out in here. So, fuck you guys.
God damn it, Carl.
Fucking drunk douchebag.
Oh, yep, there's the casting couch. Wow, he's like official.
Oh, we're moving in.
All right,
We're moving in.
we're moving in.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we now have Mr. Billy Jones,
Billy
a
Jones.
fine musician and entrepreneur, if you will.
Thank you very much.
Owner of the River Pub here in Niagara Falls, a fine drinking establishment that gives me alcohol on a regular basis, and I thank you for that. And then also occasionally gives me a location to get my terrible covers out and have fun.
It is a fine watering hole.
It is.
Thank
It
you very
really
much,
is.
fellas.
How are you today, Billy?
Very well. Yourself?
I'm doing all right, buddy.
All right.
Having fun, enjoying hanging out in the studio as usual.
Living the dream. Absolutely.
Right? So, Billy, give us a little bit of background on yourself. You know, where do you come from?
Oh, jeez. Well, I'm from the Falls too. I mean, born and raised, and this is a very, very good area. There is a lot of musical talent here. I think we get overlooked and overshadowed by our surrounding areas. I mean, you go over the border. There's some great bands in Canada. They get a lot of press. Buffalo, let's face it, it's a bigger area. They got a lot of attention. But I'll tell you, some of the greatest musicians and some of the greatest people are right here.
No, I agree.
And myself and my wife. I mean, the biggest thing is when we decided to open a business. We are adamant about it being in our backyard. This is a great place to live with some really amazing people, and being able to give them a place to go to that's everybody's like-minded.
Right.
And that's a big deal. We have some really great people, and I know we get a lot of bad press about other things, but let's face it, some awesome people here.
Absolutely.
And they're putting out some great music too.
Right.
We always have. So, myself, I was lucky enough at an early age to get into music and get the bug. We also know we all got to eat. So,
yeah, right.
And it was wonderful being able to open up a business, not only to where we could interact and make connections with new and old friends, but to have the opportunity to support the local music area. I mean, we run music, several times a week. We have from day one, and there's no plans of that ever changing.
Right.
And there is a handful of really, really great little venues within this area, and they've been supported for years, and we're just happy and blessed to be a part of that.
Every time I'm in there, your boards, they've always got just a full lineup of what you guys have coming up, whether it's a band or an activity night. You guys have always been so on top of that, where sometimes, you go into a bar and their boards are 3-4 weeks outdated, and you're like, well, what do you guys got coming up this month? Oh, we haven't had a chance to write it up, but I think we've got this, and this.
Yeah, exactly.
we pride ourselves in being very organized.
Mhm.
And I cannot take even an ounce of this credit without the absolute wonderful staff that I have. When we say it's a family business, it is. We might not all have the same last name, but we all have the same goal. We all have the same goal. And my staff, Kelly and I, she works so hard, but that staff is just wonderful. Every one of them. We treat them like family, and they give us everything.
The stardust. Something is coming. Something powerful. From darker times, Exham Priory, CD release show, June 15th, at the River Pub, 6004 Buffalo Avenue, Niagara Falls, New York. Whether you're looking for a cold drink or just a place to hang out, make sure to come down to the River Pub, 6004 Buffalo Avenue, Niagara Falls, New York. Open 7 days a week. Come on down to the River Pub and have a cold one. Hang out on the patio out back, or stick around because there's something going almost every evening. And is the pub not quite enough? Are you also looking for some grub? Stop right next door at Submariners,
where we pride ourselves with amazing quality products with generous portions.
See you down at the River Pub or Submariners, 6004 Buffalo Avenue, Niagara Falls, New York. Check them out online for more details.
Hi there! This is Nick from Dan Nick's Used Guitar Emporium. I know what y'all thinking out there. Down there at that little small shop, all they got is about 4 guitars and that's about it. You're wrong! Need yourself a microphone? Think you're not fucking loud enough? You're right! You need to be louder so everybody can hear you. Grab this microphone right here. You can hold it like this, or if you want to be an asshole, like this. Need cables? Got them bitches too. Come on down to Dan Nick's Used Guitar Emporium, where you can make your ass louder.
If you want to hear more from the Nick and Dan Show, tune in weekly at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on allwnyradio.com for 2 length-hour podcasts, unhindered interviews, and musical performances. allwnyradio.com.
I'm looking forward to a certain CD release party coming up. Are we going to talk about that?
We are.
I would
Yeah,
definitely like to talk about that.
And I know you were adamant about getting us in there.
Absolutely.
And yeah, we're excited. Exham Priory guys. In case you haven't caught it on Facebook, any of the videos on YouTube. Obviously, we've got the CD release party for From Darker Tides.
We're coming to the River Pub.
If you have not seen the sponsored ad that's on Facebook, find it, because I'll tell you what, just spectacular. I'm looking forward to you guys coming in. What a big sound! Everything that I've heard from the album, it's refreshing.
No, thank you.
It's refreshing to have some real rock and roll back.
Right.
And
we were actually laughing the other day about because you set up the Facebook event.
Absolutely.
And when I rattle off to him, like, apparently we're Smash Rock now. And I rattle off now and what it meant, he's like, that's good. I'm like, yeah, I can't take credit for that. That was all Billy.
I like it.
I liked that. I'm like, that's what we are. We're Smash Rock now.
Right. I remember when you were first doing recording and you would give me some snippets from the studio, and I'm listening. I'm like, that drive. It's got drive.
It does.
And that's refreshing to hear again.
I appreciate that.
It really is. I mean, you guys got a wonderful sound. I love what you guys are doing. Your reputation is growing quickly. How many times I've been in the pub and people coming after your shows are looking forward to your shows.
Mm-hmm.
And how many times I've heard, you gotta have these guys in. I'm working on it. I want them in. And to be able to do this, though, it's going to be a special night for everybody.
Right.
It's going to be a special night for everybody. It's going to be a lot of fun. And we couldn't be happier about it. We couldn't be happier to bring family into our establishment and do something and be able to share your special night.
Right.
This is about you guys. A lot of hard work, a lot of investment, a lot of time,
Mm-hmm.
and it's going to be great. It's going to be great. You guys better come in June
Yes.
because it's going to be fantastic. And,
We're looking forward.
I'm very happy and excited that you guys chose us. You know, I mean, of all the different places you've played, you have the opportunity to play just about any of them.
We're happy for the offer, man.
Right. I mean, we want to do something. We've always been the mind of we want to do something a little bit different. We don't want to just go the regular norm. You know, we like giving back to, or not even we're making part of what we're doing the people around us. And
Exactly.
this was the perfect opportunity. You know, I mean, you and I have known each other such a long fucking time. Remember back when you were in Hooks and Halos and
Yeah, a
everything?
long, strange trip, huh?
Yeah. And, I mean, plus I love the bar. I love the establishment. I, myself, have played there numerous times over the course of the past couple of years you guys have been open. And to be able to make you guys part of what we're doing is, I mean, that's the big payoff right there.
And again,
The
it
feeling
plays
is
off
so
of,
mutual. Feeling is so mutual. And we have some surprises set up for you guys, too.
Oh, boy.
For some giveaways and some things that we're going to do for the wonderful people that are coming out to see you guys. We're really,
Nice.
this isn't just going to be a show. It's going to be an event.
Oh, yeah.
And this is going to be something that we're going to do and show you guys how much not only we appreciate you guys, but how proud we are of you guys being able to release your CD.
Oh, thank
So
you.
my wife and I, we've been talking about it for weeks, and with the remaining time that we have before the show, we have some great and clever ideas and things that we're going to do for your fans that are coming out. And nobody's going to leave without getting something. Get a CD first, you can get some free stuff after. Get a CD
I
first.
appreciate
Yep.
that. Thank you.
So, yeah, this is going to be a proud family moment.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
I like it because it playing off of what you said with your business involving your pub family, your regular family, your close friends and whatnot. We tried to do the same thing. You know, I mean, our cover art on the big CD coming out is from a local artist, Kyle Gleason, and he knows.
Yeah, friend of mine.
I've become friends with him through Nick. You know, and same thing. We try to take the people who we enjoy being around. They're good, positive energy, if you will,
Yeah.
and try to put it into our product to push back out to the masses. So it's kind of in the term like this is very much our business.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
sure it is, and the work that a lot of people don't understand.
Exactly.
That really goes into it, and
Mhm.
it's a labor of love. But I love the fact that you guys, good people embracing good people.
Exactly.
You know, and when we all do that, we're all better off for it.
Mm-hmm.
And we watch ourselves succeed, and while we succeed, our friends, the people that have been there for us, they share in that,
Mhm.
and they feel like they've done something too, because they
Right.
really have. They really have. And this is going to be just a great time. This is going to be a celebration of the hard work that you guys have put in. And I know people are going to come out. I know they're going
Right.
to love it. And I know on the pub side, we are definitely going to be advertising and supporting and making sure that our pub family comes out to support our extended pub family and the things that they do. Because your successes are ours.
Right. I mean, a big part of this too is also in a way because we don't do a lot of shows where there's no cover. There's always some type of door charge, and while that's all fine and dandy, we want to do something for our fans as well. Where hey, we want you to just come out and hang out. You don't have to shell out money right through the gate.
Yeah.
No.
You save that for buying
Save your door money, buy a CD.
Yes. and
Save
then-
your door money, buy a CD. Never a cover at the River Pub. There never will be. We'll take care of the bands. You take care of them. You take care of yourselves. Take care of the business, and it's all going to work out.
Right, and that's a big other part of why we wanted to do it this way, because we wanted to give back to our fans too. They're the reason that we're able to put this CD out.
Absolutely.
They're the reason that we want to, because if not, we'd just be playing for ourselves, which is fun, but
it's all fine and dandy.
we wouldn't have shelled out all kinds of money for an album if it was just for ourselves. We wanted to have something for our fans too, and to to be able to do this, a big event, and say, it's free. It's on the house. Come on in, join us, have a good time.
I'm excited about it.
That was another big pushing reason as to why, when you and I started talking, we said, yeah, let's make this our CD release party. What other better way than to do it this way?
Mm-hmm.
You know?
It's going to be a great event. We're going to have an amazing turnout. And I'm very proud. Just proud. Always proud to see somebody from our backyard doing something spectacular. And the work that goes in that most people don't understand. The work that's involved in the financial side of it, too.
Mm-hmm.
The investment. It's not just an investment of time and talent. It's an investment of money.
Yeah.
You guys are constantly making sacrifices because it's something you're passionate about.
Mm-hmm.
And to be able to share that, it's a big deal. It's a big deal to us.
It
Like
really
I
is.
said, man, we're grateful for the opportunity to do it.
Absolutely. And that's the thing. When we share in each other's successes, it only makes us all better.
Mm-hmm.
We're all in this together. We're all in this together. And that's an attitude that once people start doing that, it gets contagious.
Yep.
And
I wish more people would do that around.
maybe we
here, 'cause
won't be on the Monday blotters soon.
Yeah, right.
I mean, also it's another nice thing because it gives another rise to another venue.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, we talk to a lot of bands, even like ones from Niagara Falls, and they complain about the fact that, you remember, I know Dan remembers, we all came back from that era where you could throw a rock, and you hit a bar that had not just cover bands, but original bands too. Nowadays, that's tough to come by.
It's very tough to come by. It really is, and a lot of it is on both sides.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of it is, the lack of musical venues that we have here.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we don't have as many places that are open like it used to be.
Right.
And another one too is it's a mix between support of the business and support of the bands.
Mm-hmm.
And a big way to get these people coming back out is events like what we're going to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think it's going to be refreshing. I think that's something that's going to be good for the local music scene all the way around.
Mm-hmm.
It's a win-win. But it is tough. It is tough. It's different than it used to be. It really is. And finding balance.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Mm-hmm.
But I have a feeling that events like this, we keep doing things like this. We keep introducing and showcasing the talent that we have in the area. It'll come around. It'll come around.
So.
And but that's what it takes.
Yeah.
It takes good people going out there. You guys working hard. All of us knocking on doors. All of us making sure that we're organized and that we're letting people know what's going on.
Absolutely.
And that's how you turn something around.
Mm-hmm.
Things got a little lackadaisical.
Yeah.
It really did in the music scene. It did. Not just musicians, but on the owners' sides too.
Mm-hmm.
On the owners' sides too. Everybody wanted to get maximum payout with doing minimal work.
Yeah.
One thing about Nick that I don't give him enough credit for, and it's the truth. If Nick's not playing and he's out, 90% of the time it's supporting other live music.
Oh yeah.
There are some people that they play music, they say they love music. He shames me the way he walks the walk, because he does. He does.
Mm-hmm.
He walks the walk. He makes sure he gets out there and he networks with other bands and he supports other live music. And that's something, so much respect.
Yeah, that's
So much respect, because
Thank you.
that's something that is a lost art.
Mm-hmm.
That is something that is not as common as it used to be.
Yeah.
And that's something that also added to the decline of our music industry,
Mm-hmm.
our local music industry.
Yeah.
How many times do you remember, Nick, going out and catching a band, and next thing you know, 10 minutes later, you're up there playing with them?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, all the time.
All the time. That used to happen all the time.
Exactly.
Yeah, they
Because
like,
we were
dude, you know
always
this,
out.
yeah, dude, we're doing this cover. You want the words? You want to jump up and do the chorus with us?
Or even more so,
Sure.
I know you know the songs because you're always coming out.
Right.
Mhm.
And I know your songs because I come out to your show. It's not like that as much anymore.
Yeah.
Right.
And Nick, you're an old soul, but a good one. And you set the example. And I do. I appreciate that. He shames me. He comes in the pub, has a beer with me. Oh, what's new? Tell me about the band. And he's telling me about 3 other bands that
Yeah.
I wouldn't go to any of the shows or even know what's going on. Or he says, this guy, this guy, and I'm like, oh man, I'm so disconnected.
That's actually one.
Why
good
do I
thing.
keep working
Yeah.
doing that? But it is. I mean, you're the full package when it comes to being passionate about your art.
From Darker Tides, Exham Priory, CD release show, June 15th, at the River Pub, 6004 Buffalo Avenue, Niagara Falls, New York, 10 a.m.
Is the banana in your pocket losing its appeal? Not quite as firm and ripe as it once was? Afraid your lady's about to split? Will a capuchin monkey walk away in disgust? Is it about time to consider making nut bread with your mushy fruit? Fear not, it's Bob Paulmana's potassium supplement. Side effects include but are not limited to spots on your peel, pale yellow color, loss of erection, opening from the wrong end, low blood pressure, high blood pressure, no blood pressure, unwanted satanic friends, divorce, marriage, polygamous marriage, premature browning, attraction of fruit flies, spontaneous human combustion, feeling of spiritual enlightenment, and finally overwhelming feeling of wanting to add yourself to your favorite breakfast cereal. Bob Paul's potassium supplement. Good for you.
Are you looking for your next amplifier? Are you trying to redefine your sound? Do you need that piece of equipment to complement your amazing guitar playing? Well, look no further. Bison Electronics has what you need. Look up Bison Electronics online. Handmade from the ground up in Buffalo, New York. Whether you're looking for a cold drink or just a place to hang out, make sure to come down to the River Pub, 6004 Buffalo Avenue, Niagara Falls, New York. Open 7 days a week. Come on down to the River Pub and have a cold one. Hang out on the patio out back, or stick around because there's something going almost every evening. And is the pub not quite enough? Are you also looking for some grub? Stop right next door at Submariners,
where we pride ourselves with amazing quality products with generous portions.
See you down at the River Pub or Submariners, 6004 Buffalo Avenue, Niagara Falls, New York. Check them out online for more details. If you want to hear more from the Nick and Dan Show, tune in weekly at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on allwnyradio.com for 2 length-hour podcasts, unhindered interviews, and musical performances. allwnyradio.com.
Now, away from business, you're also a musician. I know you don't get to play. I know you don't get to play out as much as you used to, which makes me sad at times because I used to enjoy when you would play out more often.
Thank you.
Tell us about your musical background.
Well, I have a funny way of saying that. I play guitar, but I'm not a guitarist. I've been blessed enough that I've gotten to sit in and play with some just amazing musicians over the years. My passion has always been singing.
Mm-hmm.
I love to sing. I've sang in every band I've ever been in, and that's what I do. And I love it, and I appreciate the tones that other people have, and learning all the time. Like you said, going to a show and seeing what somebody doesn't sing. You give that a whirl,
Yeah.
It's the creative part for me. If I'm in a cover band or if it's original music, it's about the interaction with the people, making them a part. My musical. And I don't want to say career. That sounds way too expansive. But my musical experiences are not much different than my business ones. It's the idea of making people a part of what you're doing, taking something that you're passionate and that you love, and making them a part of it. I've been so blessed musically. I've gotten to play with just some fantastic people in the city, and sit in with guys and play in bands, and I love it. Currently, I'm not doing very much. I'm not. I am doing some acoustic work, and I'm sure I'll pop in at the pub and play some tunes here and there. But I am looking forward to hopefully in the fall coming back with our Alice in Chains band, Derek.
Oh, nice.
What a fantastic group of guys.
Mm-hmm.
What a room of just absolutely talented musicians that want nothing more than to make great music and enjoy each other's company. And we've been lucky enough to be successful at it for quite a few years, play some incredible shows, and reach out to new and old friends. You know, it's just so much fun. It really is, and I feel old because of this technology thing. I'll tell you what, it keeps advancing, and I keep getting older.
Yeah.
But and we got to experience, but it's neat. I mean, we sat in the band room, I don't know, about a month ago, and I got to have my first go at playing a live practice with the in-ears.
Oh, yeah.
And it changed my world. I love them. I'm hooked now. I'm hooked. I think that it's just wonderful. I wish I would have had them or been able to afford them 20 years ago.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but, stuff costs money.
20 years ago, you could have bought a house for what those were going for.
You ain't kidding. You ain't.
But Billy, it's been great having you in there.
Oh, thanks, guys. Looking forward to the show in June.
Us too. I mean, thank you for being part of the Nick and Dan show as well.
Absolutely.
You know, again, everybody, if you're looking for someplace to grub down, have a beer, 6004 Buffalo Avenue, Niagara Falls, New York, the River Pub, with submariners attached right to it, with a takeout window right there in the bar. Stop in. They're there.
Could be easier to order food.
Right. 7 days a week.
7
days a week.
7 days a week, and once again, we have an amazing staff. You're
Right.
going to come in, and you're going to get treated like family.
Mm-hmm.
And plus, occasionally, Dan and I frequent there. You might get to have a beer with Nick or Dan from the Nick and Dan show.
Or the both of us.
That might drive away business. I'm sorry in advance, Billy. But anyway.
I think it's going to help.
But no, if you're looking for someplace new to check out, come down. They've got terrific food, a great atmosphere. Billy.
Clean, safe, affordable.
Yes.
It really is.
Thank you very much for having me, guys.
Thank you.
I
Thank
really
you.
appreciate it, and
Thank
I
you.
love what you guys are doing. Not only not even musically as your own band, but for the musical community itself. I mean, really. I mean, you guys are selfless. You guys are selfless, and it's a labor of love, and you guys are setting the bar really high for other musicians.
I appreciate that, man.
Yeah,
Thank
we
you.
do. We really do appreciate
And,
hearing
the
that.
amount of work that goes into what you guys are doing. So thank you very much for having me. Thank you for the positive vibes and for helping out promoting the River Pub.
That's right.
Absolutely,
And I
man.
look forward to having you guys not only playing the show, but just coming in because you're good friends.
Damn right.
Thank you, everybody.
beer.
Thank you.
The Stardust. Something is coming. Something powerful. From Darker Tides, Exham Priory, CD release show, June 15th, at the River Pub, 6004 Buffalo Avenue, Niagara Falls, New York.
Ran over my own foot with my truck. Just found out that my dog's got AIDS. But I love America. I love America. Acoustic guitars.
Whether you're looking for a cold drink or just a place to hang out, make sure to come down to the River Pub, 6004 Buffalo Avenue, Niagara Falls, New York. Open 7 days a week. Come on down to the River Pub and have a cold one. Hang out on the patio out back, or stick around because there's something going almost every evening. And is the pub not quite enough? Are you also looking for some grub? Stop right next door at Submariners.
Where we pride ourselves with amazing quality products with generous portions.
See you down at the River Pub.
or Submariners, 6004 Buffalo Avenue, Niagara Falls, New York. Check them out online for more details.
All WNY Radio, in association with FTFP Events, brings you WNY's Music Scene Showcase Volume 4, Saturday, June 23rd in Sugar City, 1239 Niagara Street, Buffalo, New York. 6 p.m. doors with a $5 cover, all ages, featuring some of Western New York's top acts, like Hojack, Element 36,
It's a cold bag. All the evacuate the building.
Wyatt Coin,
I was half drunk, staring at my crossed eyes in the mirror, thinking back on the old
Yellow Sauce,
Space Wizard took the yellow
and Exham Priory.
We say, goddamn!
Come be part of the fun and bring everyone to the all-ages show, Saturday, June 23rd in Sugar City, 6 p.m. door time. See you there.
I really need to suck down
The
on
fork's
some
that
nicotine.
thick?
Really badly.
Luke
Nicotine.
Luke needs to put a cylindrical object in his mouth right now.
I was thinking,
Oh, we all. Dude, I've been
need
thinking.
a hot
I thought that
snack.
after my second beer.
I thought that he was asking to suck somebody's dick.
Mm-hmm.
Carl,
That's sexy.
what the fuck do you want, you dumb piece of shit?
he doesn't have one anymore.
He was sleeping for a minute.
Oh, that's right. Well, wait, then what the fuck do the purple things?
Don't ask,
Listen,
man.
listen. My fingers. No. What? I was just gonna say that my fingers really know how to caress certain crevices of these purple fuzzy beauties.
Carl?
Oh. Why?
Carl's a sick individual.
Carl,
He's your friend.
Carl, do you want to have use of my lawyer?
What? No, I don't need a fucking lawyer. I'm an educated motherfucker. I write my own goddamn material. Unlike these two shitheads who other people write the shit for them.
Hey,
Dude, that is not true at all. We write all of this nonsense.
usually right before the show.
Alright, we're lying. Nothing is written at all. This is all just kind of ad-lib.
Yeah, I was gonna say I came here blind, no itinerary or nothing. I didn't know what
We
the
don't.
fuck. The fuck am I doing?
We don't have any of that. That's for shows with what is that?
People
A
you
budget.
don't work with.
A budget,
Yeah.
a writer team. So look, back to that attorney thing.
Yes.
So, what type of other services does an attorney offer? I mean, let me be a little bit more specific here. Mouth stuff, nose stuff, finger stuff, ear stuff, butt stuff. Just stop me wherever I land on it. Foot stuff. I mean, will he let me play with his hair at least every once in a while?
I mean, we can see that he doesn't have a horn.
Running
Carl's clearly into those.
Listen, I am willing to compromise. I mean, he's dark and brooding over there. He wears sunglasses inside, so you know he's gotta be a classy gentleman. Again, so back to the list. Okay, so obviously it wasn't butt stuff or anything, or foot stuff. Foot stuff, yes, no?
My counsel is unable to accept other clients at this time.
Well, I see what this is.
He seemed like he was very choked up about it.
I know.
Yeah,
This is a clear case of skeletonism.
That's exactly
Skeleton profiling, sir?
He is skeletonist. He is
Hey, Carl.
trying to hold the skeleton down.
Carl, don't make me bring up the pictures.
Carl, nobody's trying to hold you down. That's what your mom said last night, you piece of shit.
Well, I mean, he does got the purple things. They might try to.
They don't have hands. I mean, you know.
It's not my thing, but some people are into purple fuzzy flippers.
I don't.
No, I'm sure you pulled that shit up somewhere.
Yeah.
There's somebody's in the
No. Let's be fucking clear. I am not interested in the purple flippers at all. They're just a nice little additive.
Right.
I'm
They tap the gooch for you.
I'm mentally scarred from this conversation,
We had
everybody.
found out earlier in the season that it is also referred to as the sandbar.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm mentally scarred from this conversation, everyone. We're going to take a break. A little word from our sponsors. And
Sponsors?
And one of those cylindrical things we were speaking of.
And we'll be back after this.
From Darker Tides, Exham Priory. CD release show, June 15th, at the River Pub, 6004 Buffalo Avenue, Niagara Falls, New York, 10 p.m. WNY Radio, in association with FTFP Events, brings you WNY's Music Scene Showcase Volume 4, Saturday, June 23rd in Sugar City, 1239 Niagara Street, Buffalo, New York. 6 p.m. doors with a $5 cover, all ages, featuring some of Western New York's top acts like Hojack, Element 36,
It's a cold bag. All the evacuate the building.
Wyatt Coin,
I was half drunk, staring at my crossed eyes in the mirror, thinking back on the old
Yellow Sauce,
Space Wizard took the yellow.
and Exham Priory.
We say, goddamn!
Come be part of the fun and bring everyone to the All Ages Show, Saturday, June 23rd in Sugar City, 6 p.m. door time. See you there.
If you want to hear more from the Nick and Dan Show, tune in weekly at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on allwnyradio.com for 2 length-hour podcasts, unhindered interviews, and musical performances. allwnyradio.com.
Whether you're looking for a cold drink or just a place to hang out, make sure to come down to the River Pub, 6004 Buffalo Avenue, Niagara Falls, New York. Open 7 days a week. Come on down to the River Pub and have a cold one. Hang out on the patio out back, or stick around because there's something going almost every evening. And is the pub not quite enough? Are you also looking for some grub? Stop right next door at Submariners.
Where we pride ourselves with amazing quality products with generous portions.
See you down at the River Pub or Submariners, 6004 Buffalo Avenue, Niagara Falls, New York. Check them out online for more details.
Dan here again from Dan and Nick's Used Guitar Emporium. Today, I want to show you what we just got in. We got ourselves an acoustic guitar. Unlike your big box store that want to sell you B-acoustic and C-acoustic guitars, we specifically sort out acoustic guitars. They want to give you nothing but the best. This particular one's got 6 strings on it, so it's worth about $600. But because we like you and we want your business, we're going to give it to you on sale for $899. That's right. Just $899 will get you this acoustic guitar.
Wait a second. No, that's right. Never
Yeah,
mind.
That's right.
The Stardust. Something is coming. Something powerful.
From Darker Tides, Exham Priory, CD release show, June 15th, at the River Pub, 6004 Buffalo Avenue, Niagara Falls, New York.
I'm looking forward to Punks in the Yard, too.
Oh, that's going to be badass. August 25th, we're going to be down in Allegheny, New York. Again.
That place,
Somewhere down there.
Dude, we had so much fun last time.
Right.
Man. It was all day and all, dude.
That was a
It was 11 o'clock and we're still out there. I was like, dude, we're never getting home. We're going to be there forever.
That was a drunken blast.
That was awesome.
Rent a room, gentlemen.
And they were very nice at the store.
This year.
Because you bought the wrong cigarettes and you traded them back in.
I know.
We didn't think it was going to happen.
It was featured. Yeah, it was featured on last season.
Yeah. It was awesome.
That's right.
Yeah,
Where I proved you wrong. I'm right. Nick's right. It's my favorite
being
game.
cordial goes a long way, dude.
Well, that's the thing.
That's
I
right.
mean,
Sure
you know,
does.
having a little podunk town outside of Buffalo is different than dealing with a corner store, you know,
Right.
in downtown.
Listen.
Yeah, we were down in the sticks, dude. It was
Yeah.
a good time, so.
Oh, it was a
You
good
catch
time.
more bees with honey.
You know, there's like fucking 30 of us out there with cell phone flashlights so the last band could see their fretboards.
It was
play.
funny too. People rolled up with the bare minimum. We got 3 coolers filled with beer. We had, we were stocked.
We were like,
we had the merch set up. We had like a whole area. We had that shit on lock, dude. That was our shit.
yeah.
We should bring a pop-up tent this year.
There we go. Make it even
Yeah.
better.
Yeah.
That'd be
Fucking
nice.
little awning over
Something
that
to get out of the
shit.
sun.
I think I got one.
Be awesome.
But that'd be cool.
What I'm curious about is what's the food situation going to be?
That food was good. I ate
I
it.
liked
was
it.
Slamming.
I don't know if anybody else knows, but last season, Nick tried
Burger.
the burgers.
Yeah, it was wonderful. I loved it.
We
Then
all tried.
Of course, he didn't get
Wasn't-
anything on it, but fucking cheese and meat. And
No, me and you were putting that chicken wing dip.
yeah, that
that was
was
genius.
Flared it up. Flared it up.
That
dude.
was
It
genius.
awesome.
That was
I said,
amazing.
throw the dip on it, man.
Chicken wing dip.
That shit was
Yeah.
good as fuck.
That was a good fucking time. I'm looking forward to Punks in the Yard 3.
We were also about 15 beers each into the fucking day.
Before we
So?
realized they started serving food.
Right.
Yep.
Yo, we had a good time. You know what? I drank a lot that day, and I wasn't drunk.
No, neither was I.
Nah, you know.
I
We
was
played good. We had a good
wasted.
time.
Yeah.
People dug what we were
Didn't you
doing.
piss on yourself a little bit because we got an encore call and you came running out of the fucking Johnny on the spot?
That's right.
I jumped through a fucking.
Sold some merch.
Yeah.
Old
Met some
merch.
new people that you know we still contact.
Got him to eat a pre-made peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bitching up. I'm
Yeah,
not
you
gonna
ate a
eat
few of them,
it.
didn't you?
I will never doubt your judgment in food again, sir.
There you go.
Smart idea. I mean, look at this.
Right.
You and I need to have a date.
No.
Oh yes.
No, that's
You and I need to
No, Senor Daniel, no, it's home.
a conversation from this distance is okay.
Dan,
Yes,
will
sir.
you go eat with me?
If you'll stay 41 and 3/8 inches away from me.
Well, at the jam room, you guys are pretty far away from each other.
I have a guitar in my
ends.
hand. I can defend myself.
Yeah, opposite ends of the spectrum.
Yeah.
No touching. No.
He's got a buffer of Nick and I.
Yeah.
You know.
It's dangerous to walk between, like, through that buffer because
They
I
start to
might
reach
hit
the
you.
line, I throw sticks. You know, they start to get close, I throw.
I might
things.
spin, hit you with a guitar,
They don't
or
even consciously throw them anymore. They just know. They just
Yeah,
come flying.
and I don't even mean to do it. It's like the force. It just fucking takes off.
You haven't hit me yet.
Every now and then I get hit in the kidney.
I got some sticks that are fucking shot. I gotta get some new sticks, man. They're like framed this way, like the tips are cold.
You gotta get you some fucking.
They're fucking chopped,
You
man.
gotta get you some fucking grip tape from skateboards.
Yeah.
Put on the end of them sticks.
Oh well, it's the arthritis. I got arthritis in my knuckle.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we have June 15th coming up. CD release party. You can hang out and party with Dan, I, Anth, and Luke.
Sup?
That's right. You guys remember Luke, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you can party with us on June 15th, Niagara Falls at the River Pub, 6004 Buffalo Avenue. It's going to be a fucking riot. I believe the tunes are going to start up about 10 o'clock, but You know, we'll be somewhere in there. We'll be partying all night. 3 full sets. Music for sale. Good times we have. We really like to just make the building explode outward.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, that would be great.
We want them to run out of alcohol.
No! No! Oh. Oh.
Well, we're gonna have to keep some in the car.
Right, because I can't handle that.
We got a plan.
We got a plan.
Us.
But that won't really happen, will it?
We'll be okay.
No, Nick, you're okay. Breathe, Nick. Breathe.
If you can flash back, or maybe even play back to the safe bass playing, there's always a beer in my bass case for you.
Good.
Margaret Thatcher naked on a cold day.
No!
Margaret Thatcher naked on a cold day.
Beer.
You're in a forest.
Beer
You're
is
in a
good.
forest with Heather Locklear.
Ladies and gentlemen, this
And
is
it's
Exham Priory
warm.
signing off.
All right.
Here you go.
Now Exham Priory performs.
from the Nick and Dan Show for this week. Be sure to tune in on the YouTube channel at Exham Priory for Tuesday Antics, plus the full extended version every Thursday on allwnyradio.com.